Hello and welcome to Recyclist. It's December 8th, 2023. I'm your host, Eric Provost, and this is your weekly roundup of all the biggest news stories in the world of waste, gas, and energy, presented by Diamond Scientific. First up, and as always, let's take a quick look at the stock market and 5 stocks on the move in the world of waste, gas, and energy over the past week. It's certainly been an up and down several days, and we can see that as of December 8th, 2023, VanEck Low Carbon Energy is trading at a volume of 2,335. InvestC Global is trading at a volume of 22,048. Vanguard ESG is up to a volume of 195,961. Atlantica Sustainable is down a little bit, but still trading at a volume of 392,634. And Cheniere Energy is continuing to climb this week, currently trading at a volume of 1,360,028. But moving into the news, we're actually sticking with business for a few more seconds, as Burnham RNG, a full-service developer and owner of organic waste management and anaerobic digestion biogas assets across the U.S., announced this past week that a fund managed by Ares Management's Infrastructure Opportunities strategy has made a strategic investment to acquire the company from Edge Natural Resources. The investment from Ares, a leading infrastructure investor in its own right with approximately $15 billion in infrastructure equity and debt assets, will support Burnham in the further development and construction of its broader pipeline of renewable natural gas assets across the U.S. Up next, the first surface active foam fractionation, or SAF unit from EPOC Enviro just came off the production line this past week at their Mooresville, North Carolina location, launching a local supply of PFAS remediation technology for the U.S. market. The SAF unit uses a patented process meant to permanently remove over 99% of harmful target PFAS contaminants from a range of water sources. The VP of EPOC Enviro North America, Sean Melrose, said, quote, "PFAS contamination is the water quality issue of our time, and we are proud to be creating a sustainable solution exclusively for the U.S. market right here in Mooresville. In just 7 months, we have recruited and trained an A-team of staff, established componentry pathways, and fast-tracked the manufacturing process to build our very first SAF unit to meet rising demand for effective PFAS remediation solutions." End quote. Up next, Team Biogas recently announced a new partnership with SENTRY to begin integrating their systems into digesters, aiming to boost reliability and output in biogas production. The core of this partnership is the deployment of SENTRY's real-time consumable volatile fatty acids monitoring systems. These systems are designed to closely monitor the health of biomass within digesters. By combining Team Biogas's industry knowledge and resources with SENTRY technology, the aim of this partnership is to solve the long-standing challenges faced by digesters, particularly in managing costs and upset prevention. And just a reminder, Recyclist is brought to you by Diamond Scientific, an industry leader in gas analysis, instrumentation, and solutions. Make sure to visit them online at diamondsci.com. That's diamondsci.com. Or call them at 321-223-7500. Now on with the news. Novalex, a leader in packaging choice, innovation, and sustainability, is introducing food packaging containers that are both recyclable and made with a minimum 10% post-consumer recycled content. Manufactured by Novalex's brand Washington North America, the new products include various sizes of dessert cups, tamper-evident containers, cake containers, and bakery clamshells. Director of Technology for Novalex, Stefan Kapantis, said, quote, "We are proud to add to our growing number of products manufactured with recycled content. Sustainability is critical to the future of our industry, and we are committed to creating even more innovative products to reduce our impact on the environment and support the circular economy." End quote. Up next, Waga Energy is continuing to expand the reach of its Wagabox unit, with a second one being commissioned for the Quebec area, this one at the closed landfill in Chicoutimi. The Wagabox unit produces approximately 16 gigawatt hours of renewable natural gas per year, equivalent to almost 55 million metric meter BTUs, and corresponds to the gas consumption of about 800 local households. Again, this is the second Wagabox unit commissioned by Waga Energy for Quebec. 2 other units are in construction in Canada, one in Cowansville, and the other in Victoria in British Columbia, with 6 units also under construction in the United States. Now moving to California, this past week the Irvine City Council voted to completely eliminate single-use plastic and polystyrene items from city operations and city-sponsored events, though the ban would not apply to third-party vendors who sell products at these city-sponsored events, at least for now. Also, after more than 2 hours of public comment, the council elected to not adopt a proposed ordinance completely banning the use of single-use plastic citywide, directing city staff to continue outreach with stakeholders and launch an educational campaign, with the council set to consider a revised plan later at an unspecified date. And lastly, Lane County, Oregon commissioners voted recently 3-2 to approve a brand new $150 million state-of-the-art recycling facility, saying the proposed integrated materials and energy recovery facility would reduce Lane County's waste, preserve the Short Mountain landfill, and create jobs. Commissioner Lori Trieger said, quote, "Our job is being good stewards of our public resources. We also really owe it to our constituents to get out of the weeds and trust our professional staff and consultants and zoom out and think big picture, because the decisions we make today are going to impact the future. We as commissioners all have kids and or grandchildren, and that's who this project is really for." End quote. And that has been your Recyclist News Update for December 8th, 2023, brought to you by Diamond Scientific. I've been your host, Eric Provost, and I'll see you back here next week for another brand new episode of Recyclist. Thank you.